Oh, guys.
We have peace of mind.
We have Ms. It looks like Rome's from the Office of State Attorney as well. Good. Now, do we have
Recording in
have,
progress.
Mr. Baron on standby for an interpreter. Excellent.
Morning,
So,
Judge.
just need to wait 1 or 2 more moments and then we'll get started. Let's check all right, if everybody in the jail can please stand up and raise their right hand, one of our clerks will swear you in and we'll begin.
Todos, por favor, se ponen de pie y levanten la mano derecha.
Good morning, everybody. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give to be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth? So say I do.
Buenos días, prometen que el testimonio que van a presentar va a ser la verdad, solamente la verdad, digan que sí.
Siéntense, please have a seat.
Tomen asiento.
Sir Interpreter, please let me swear you in. Raise your right hand. Do you swear that you will well and faithfully interpret from English to Spanish, Spanish to English, the questions asked and the answers given to the best of your ability, and you have such ability? So say I do.
I do. David Barron, certified court interpreter.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Victoria Sigler. I'll be the judge managing your case this morning.
Buenos días, se presenta la juez Victoria Ziegler. Ella va a manejar las audiencias de fianzas en esta mañana.
This is a felony jail arraignment proceeding this morning.
Es un proceso para lectura de cargos por delitos graves.
The law gives you the right to have the paperwork which brought you to jail examined within 48 hours to see if there's probable cause for your being held in jail or not.
La ley permite que los documentos por los cuales ustedes fueron arrestados sean traídos y se los lean para saber si tienen que estar aquí en la cárcel.
If there is probable cause, then the responsibility of the court is to set an appropriate type of release or set an appropriate bond for you.
Si hay motivo fundado, entonces la responsabilidad de la juez es determinar qué tipo de excarcelamiento se le puede dar o fijar alguna fianza.
No.
Because this is a felony court, the court cannot take any pleas from you or end your case this morning.
Como este es un caso, aquí se tienen delitos graves, la juez no puede ahorita aceptar ningún convenio negociado ni tampoco presentar ningún tipo de propuesta para excarcelamiento en esta mañana.
Always willing to listen to what you have to say about your case, but anything you say is recorded and can be used against you in the future.
Estoy dispuesta a escuchar cualquier cosa que usted tenga que decir, pero tenga presente lo que usted diga está siendo grabado y se puede usar, se puede usar en su contra en el futuro.
I am at this time going to appoint the public defender to represent everybody who is in custody this morning for the purposes of this morning's hearing only.
Solamente para fines de la audiencia de esta mañana voy a asignar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente en los casos que están ante mí.
If you have hired your own lawyer or you want to represent yourself, let the court know, and I will discharge the public defender.
Si ustedes ya contrataron su propio abogado o si se quiere representar a sí mismo, por favor avíseme para entonces poder relevar de su cargo al abogado de oficio.
All right, then, and if we have lawyers or people attending on the screen, please, in some fashion, let me know so we can give you an opportunity to speak. Let me check in and see if Ms. Corey from the Public Defender's Office is going to be joining us this morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Eventually.
John Wilson, Assistant Public Defender, Your Honor. I'll handle the warrants, and then Ms. Corey will be in when I start the phone.
Excellent. I have counsel for part of the proceedings here. Thank you for letting me know. So,
This is ASA Romas. I'll be handling extraditions. And just for the record, in the extraditions, the public defender is not appointed across the board.
true that. So, let me start with my out-of-state extradition
Hi, everybody.
warrants. My first file is that of Taquan Jefferson.
Your Honor, Jefferson is in circuit court. He has a felony case.
All right, I understand we have locals pending. You want me to reset this for 11/24 or 12/8? Sure, what day is Monday? Reset to 11/9, Ray, local cases, and it's
Monday is the 10th.
11/10. And I don't see Mr. Jefferson anywhere on screen, so hopefully he'll get this information. Next case is that of Luis Mendez. Locals pending. Reset to 12/1. And we also have a case for Giovanni McKenzie. Locals pending. And on that case, we'll reset this to December 3rd. There's also a Broward County hold for McKenzie. Marching on to page 2. I'm going to pause for just a moment. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. If you hear a case called of someone that you're here for, let me know and I'll be glad to answer questions for you, here to speak or whatever, okay? All righty then. Let me continue with the fugitive out-of-state warrants. That is, next up we have, let's see, the case of Dorothea Coleman. No locals, great. So reset to, oh, first time up. Let me tap the brakes then. Where is Dorothea Coleman?
She's present at TGK, Your Honor.
I heard a voice, but not loud enough to understand what you're saying.
Ms. Coleman's here at TGK.
Good morning, Ms. Coleman. It looks like there has been a felony warrant filed against you claiming that in Atlanta, Georgia, you allegedly possessed a controlled substance. Because of that, a warrant was filed in Atlanta, Georgia. It's been served against you here, and now you'll need to be transported back to Georgia.
I'm a victim of sex trafficking, Your Honor. And
Can I give you a little bit more information before we start talking?
yes,
In this kind of a warrant, I cannot set a bond or release you, but you do have the right to ask for an extradition hearing, and that has to be done within 30 days. In an extradition hearing, the state of Georgia would have to produce witnesses to prove that you are Dorothea Coleman, and then they would have to prove that they have a warrant supported by probable cause. You also can waive the right to have a hearing. If you waive the right to have a
So can you guys hear the dogs in the background? The pack of dogs. Anyone? You guys left. Is this crazy? I have new neighbors. And whatever's happening, this is all the time.
hearing, then a 30-day clock starts running, meaning Georgia has 30 days to pick you up. I'm going to hit pause for a second and see if the lawyer next to you can answer any questions that you have before you put anything on the record, okay?
4, 6. Okay, so it's 6, 4, 6, 9, 7.
Yeah. I'm looking on the screen when it's the TV on the wall.
4, 6, 9, 7. Jump up if you're 4, 6, 9, 7. Nope.
While the two of you are chatting, Luis, Mario Santizo Mendez, is that you?
4,
Mr. Mendez?
6, down.
May I have, Mr. Barone help me for just a minute, please?
For Judge.
Can you tell Mr. Mendez that, his warrant from Georgia County is still pending?
Señor Méndez, la orden de arresto que tiene de Georgia todavía está pendiente.
Because you have an arrest in Miami-Dade County and
Nothing for
you
the 4,
cannot
6,
be
9,
released
7.
to Georgia until the Miami-Dade County case is resolved.
Como todavía tiene un arresto del condado de Miami-Dade, no lo pueden soltar a Georgia hasta que no haya resuelto, no se haya resuelto el caso que tiene en Miami.
So we have reset your Miami-Dade
Bad
case and
bingo.
the warrant case for December 1st to see what's going on.
Así que el caso de la orden de arresto y el caso de Miami, ambos se han reprogramado para el 1 de diciembre para esperar a ver qué ha pasado de aquí a allá.
Do you have any questions?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta?
See you December 1st. Thank you.
4,
Gracias, nos veremos el 1 de diciembre.
4, 6.
All right, returning to the file for Dorothea Coleman. I was going to reset this till November 24th to see what's going on. But first, let me re-ask you, would you like to have the hearing or do you want to waive your right to have a hearing and get the 30-day clock running? Your choice.
I can't find this number.
Now it's 30 days.
Okay.
So come to
I
the way.
I would like to figure out. All right, then I'm going to make a note
Yeah,
that you
4, 9.
waived your right to have an extradition hearing and inform the state attorney's office that the 30-day clock is now running.
Make it so.
What day would you like
4,
me to reset
0.
this to? We will have your case in court on November 24th to try and advise you what's going on with the process. Sometimes Georgia will pick you up much more quickly than 30 days, okay? All right then. Just 2 copies, the whole thing. 2 cases, 2 orders. So, Dorothea Coleman, the court signs a probable cause order, notes she waives the right to extradition, and resets this to 11/24. And let's see. Good morning, sir. I was going to call Alicia. Are you Alicia Livingston? No, probably not. Are you Jordan Hawk?
We need to do the quashes, Your Honor. There's 2, Alicia Livingston and Jordan Hawk. The next 2 on your calendar are quashes. You should have an order to sign.
All right. So in the matter of Alicia Livingston, she has been
She's been extradited, so she shouldn't be present today.
Oh, everybody's done talking.
But
Great.
I just
The motion to quash the warrant because
Fine.
this person has been transported is granted and the order is signed in the matter of Alicia Livingston. And let me take care of the paperwork in the next one. Just a second. Be right with you, sir, and thank you for your patience. Also on the record, in the matter of John Hawk, the motion to quash the warrant is granted as Mr. Hawk has been transported. And I believe that takes us to our next case. Jorge Sanso Hernandez.
Your Honor, he'll need the Spanish interpreter.
Are you Mr. Sanso Hernandez?
¿Usted es el señor Santo Hernández?
Sí.
Yes.
try to start with simple questions. All right.
What?
So, do we have any lawyer on the screen making an appearance for Mr. Sanso Hernandez?
La juez pregunta si hay algún abogado en la pantalla que esté con el señor Santo Hernán.
No.
Mr. Sanso Hernandez, do you know, have you hired a lawyer and do you know that person's name?
Señor Santo Hernández, ¿usted tiene un abogado particular y sabe el nombre de esa persona?
No he podido comunicarme con mi familia, a ver si no me contactó el abogado.
I have not been able to get in contact with my family. I don't know if they found an attorney for me.
Yeah, okay. So, then. So, let's see, when you spoke with Judge Glazer on the 6th of November, she informed you that there's a felony warrant out of Colorado Springs. And let me double check the court file.
Cuando usted habló con la juez Glazer el 6 de noviembre, se le informó que tenía una orden de arresto por delito grave en Colorado Springs. Un momento, you may continue, Your Honor. Thank you.
Now, whether you have a lawyer or not, I need to know if you would like to have an extradition hearing or not.
Antes de saber si tiene abogado o no, yo quisiera saber si usted quiere que le hagan una audiencia que tenga que ver con la extradición o no.
If you want to have an extradition hearing within the next 30 days, the state of Colorado is required to prove that you are Jorge Sanso Hernandez and that there is a valid warrant for your arrest.
Entonces, si usted quiere entonces que se le haga esa audiencia de extradición, dentro de 30 días el estado de Colorado tendría que comprobar que usted es Jorge Santos Hernández y tienen que comprobar que ellos lo buscan a usted.
And just for clarity of record, Your Honor, for the governor's warrant, Colorado would have 90 days total.
Okay.
So that the defendant can understand the difference between the 30 days if he waives
You're pretty.
and 90 days if he contests.
Sí, les dice la fiscal, si él se refuta, en ese caso, refuta la extradición, Colorado tendría 90 días para venir a buscarlo.
So if you want to have the hearing, the court will require Colorado to prove you are who you say they are, and there's a warrant. And we're required by law to give them 90 days to prove that.
Entonces, si, Your Honor, interpreter, can you please go over that one more time, please, if you don't mind?
If you waive your right to have the hearing, then we notify Colorado that they have 30 days to come and pick you up.
Si nosotros le notificamos, si usted renuncia al derecho de tener la audiencia, nosotros le informamos a Colorado que ellos tienen 90 días
It's not.
para venir a Judge, you said 30 days to come pick you up, right?
Yes.
Tienen 30 días, perdón, para venir a recogerlo.
Do you have any questions you would like to ask about this?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta que usted tenga respecto a esto?
Sí, que no entiendo. No entiendo nada. Bueno, puedo firmarlo.
Well, I mean, I don't understand anything. I can sign.
Hey,
You don't understand what?
¿Qué es lo que no entiende?
Que la orden de arresto, ¿por qué la tengo de Colorado? Si el caso estaba cerrado y todo estaba cerrado. Yo presenté un récord criminal de Colorado cuando me fui a presentar el día que me arrestaron a la ciudad.
So why do I have a warrant from Colorado if I thought that was closed? I went in the date that I went in the date. ¿Usted fue el día que qué, perdón?
El día que fui a recibir la ciudadanía americana.
¿Qué pasó ese día?
Fue el día que me arrestaron, me fui a presentar.
I was arrested the date that I went to get my U.S. citizenship.
212.
Well, these are all interesting questions, but the very narrow question I have is, do you want to have a hearing within 90 days? Or do you want us to make Colorado come pick you up within 30 days?
Estas preguntas son interesantes. Ahorita lo único que quisiera saber es si usted quiere tener la audiencia de aquí a 90 días o si prefiere que venga a Colorado a recogerlo dentro de 30 días. ¿Cuál de las dos?
Dentro de 30.
Door number one, door number two, pick one.
The 30-day one.
30 días.
30 days.
All right, what I'm hearing then is you're waiving your right to have an extradition hearing. And we will now notify the state of Colorado, they shall, they will, they must pick you up within 30 days.
Entonces, lo que significa que usted está renunciando a tener esa audiencia. Nosotros le notificaremos a Colorado. Ellos tendrán que venir, tienen que venir, están obligados a venir a recogerlo en 30 días.
And Your Honor, could you please instruct the defendant to sign the waiver at the jail?
Please sign the waiver at the jail.
Por favor, firme el papel de exoneración en la cárcel.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, then, let's set it for report to make sure that this is followed up with. What date should we set it for?
Pick a date.
All right, we're setting it for November 24th in about 2.5 weeks to make sure people are following up and you do not languish.
Entonces reprogramaremos este caso para el 24 de noviembre, serán como de 2 a 3 semanas.
Okay?
Okay.
Asila. Now, we also have a fugitive warrant for Michelle Safran.
Oh, crap.
Good morning, Ms. Safran.
Good morning.
It looks like there is a felony warrant for your arrest out of Charlottesville, Virginia. And Charlottesville, Virginia says they want you for felony obtaining money by false pretenses, grand larceny, and money laundering. This is a kind of warrant where there is not bondable as a matter of law. So you have the right, if you wish, to demand that Virginia, within the next 90 days, prove that you are Michelle Safran. And I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. And then they have to prove that they have a valid warrant.
Yep.
If you waive your right to have a hearing, then we give Virginia 30 days to come and pick you up. Do you have any questions about this?
May I say that I'm a victim of identity theft? My identification, including my social security number, were breached. They hacked into my computer, my phone.
Okay, let me stop you for just a sec. Anything you say on the record can be used against you. I cannot legally release you from jail, even if you gave me a great alibi and a great defense. I cannot do that. The only choices you and I have this morning are, do you want a hearing?
No,
within
don't
90
attack.
days, or do you want to waive your
Angel.
right to have a hearing and make them
Angel.
pick you up within 30 days?
I want
I'm sorry the choices are so limited, but that's what they are.
Judge, I would the hearing because I've never even been to the state of Virginia. I've never even gone there. I've never ever left Miami. I came from New York. I'm divorced now. I live in Miami. I've never even traveled. So I'd like for them to prove that it was me because it wasn't. I'm innocent.
So you'd like to have an extradition hearing?
I want the hearing, yes.
Sure. All right. So let's see.
Okay, London.
In that
I'm
case, set to 12/8.
Okay.
going to set this for a hearing on this November 8th.
December 8th, sorry.
Isn't there any way it could be sooner than that?
Where's the thing?
Yeah. All right then. Let's see. Bring before and this was done. And this was.
All right. Taking forever for anything.
So let's set up for that hearing and figure out what went on here, okay? If there's any information you think you need to share with the lawyer next to you to make a call or reach out to somebody on your behalf, He's not appointed to represent you, but maybe as a courtesy, he can help you out with that, all right? Thank you.
But she's appointed, right?
Yes, the PD can be appointed if she contests, and she is just
Oh, even
contesting.
better. So, to help you out, so you're not languishing in jail, I'm going to appoint the public defender at this time to represent you solely for the purposes of extradition. Okay? All right, next, I think we're gonna call the file, for, Ledes Cervantes Serpa,
Your Honor, he
been returned?
She's a quash. Yes, there should be an order for you.
All right, then the motion to quash the warrant is granted because Serpa has been returned to wherever Serpa was supposed to go.
That was unexpected.
And next, I believe we have a file for George Kyle Sternberg.
Your Honor, he refused court. He refused court, Your Honor.
You want to reset Sternberg for February 20th? All right.
His next,
Now,
his
let's
next court
see.
is February 19th. He has a local.
We can reset for February 20th, Your Honor.
Reset to February 20th to see what is going on with the pending locals. And we also have a file here for Alden George Baca.
How you doing, man?
Where the locals closed and a sentence for 3 years was issued. And now what? A commitment order. Commitment to where? And then eventually when he's released from state prison, then the fugitive warrant will be served again. Got it. Got it. All right then.
This is so
So
small.
at this time, we'll note he has been sentenced. We'll reset to 12/8.
Excuse me, Miss.
Yes, sir.
Does that mean that I would get picked up? Because it seems like once you guys reset it, I feel like I'm just waiting here and I'm not committed.
I think it means, as best I recall, that you have to serve your 3 years with any credit for time served, and at the end of your 3-year sentence, then the requesting jurisdiction will start the process where they have to come and pick you up.
All right, so I won't have to come down here.
Sometimes there are proceedings where the requesting jurisdiction will have you transported from where you're serving a sentence to their jurisdiction to resolve it, and sometimes that doesn't happen. It kind of depends on what the charges are and what people's priorities are. So I can't predict that, but if there is a extradition warrant that's going to be holding you. Any more questions, sir?
So what you're saying I will have to do my time here at Metro West instead of state prison?
You have been sentenced, I hear, to 3 years in the Florida State Penitentiary System, which you will have to serve.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying about Metro West. They said I was supposed to be committed to go to state prison. I'm not in
Metro
prison.
West will send you somewhere in the Florida State Prison System.
That's all I'm asking. That's all I was asking. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that takes a couple of days.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yeah.
Corrections. Sir, you are waiting on commitment package. Once the package.
Okay, I know somebody's speaking, but not loudly enough that I can actually understand what they're saying. And they've quit speaking. Great.
Okay.
Anyway, so part of what's holding us up, Mr. Bacchus, is we're waiting the sentencing order from the sentencing judge. I'm thinking that might be signed before December 8th, but we will set you for report around December 8th to make sure it's signed. When I worked felonies full time, I would wave my magic pen and sentence somebody, but then paperwork had to be properly entered and brought back to me. So sometimes there's a lag time in that process. The good news is your time served clock is running, so every day you sit in our local facility is a day that is counted against your sentence.
Judge, this is corrections. May we speak?
I heard a judge and nothing else.
Judge, this is corrections. May we speak?
Yes, please.
Okay, so how, once your commitment packages come back to corrections, you'll be sent to state prison. You'll be going as a hold to state prison with the hold for the state. And then once you finish with state prison, then you go to the state.
I understand. Thank you.
All righty then. Go ahead.
Now I have a motion that a habeas corpus motion that I'm putting in, so I'm gonna get that resolved while I'm on my time. Thank you.
All righty then. So we're gonna reset this on December 8th to make sure your sentencing paperwork is processed and that you're sent on off, but there is gonna be that extradition hold against you, probably served at the end of your sentence. Okay, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Bye.
That's it for me. May I be excused?
Yes, and I think that ends our extradition calendar. Now
Thank
I'm thinking we will head to our local state of Florida warrant calendar. And first individual we have on the calendar is Jacqueline Chappell.
Coming right now. Your Honor.
Okie dokie.
Do you have a big dog mark? There you be the whole time. Go ahead.
I presume by your outfit that you are a cowboy. You probably don't know that song, do you? A lawyer. And your case is on the counter. All right. Please holler at me. We call you up. We'll
Your Honor,
insult, ignore you in the regular course of business. Okay. All right then.
Your Honor, Ms. Chappelle is here.
Good morning, Jacqueline Chappell or Chappelle. It looks like there is a warrant for you that has been issued by Broward County. And Broward County claims that you violated pretrial services on one count of grand theft in the 3rd degree and one count of unlawful use of a name. And I'll darn it, but Broward County has issued the kind of warrant and told me that I cannot set any kind of bond for you. So now we have to notify Broward County that you're here and give them a certain amount of time to come and pick you up. Let me turn to Eric and ask him, how much time do we usually set on 15? Okay. Well, yeah, I can read, I can be a judge. All right then. So I'm going to set it for report on November 24th and tell them they have to come pick you up on or before November 24th. Anything you need to ask?
You have any questions?
All right.
What's up to that?
We've sent you to November 24th, Ray Transport, to make sure that they come and pick you up. And council, oftentimes they'll roll a bus from Broward County about once a week.
Yes, Your Honor.
All righty then. Thank you. Next up, I'm going to call the case of Juwan McGraw. Oh my.
Mr. Wilson, on that last lady, it looks like she may have some health issues. I think it's a misdemeanor. If you want to reach out to Mr. Valcor, I think that would be okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Good morning, Mr. McGraw. It looks like there has been a warrant issued from Broward County, Florida for your arrest. The warrant was issued on August 26th for a, let's see, warrant in a misdemeanor case for trespassing in a conveyance. So Broward County has issued a warrant for your arrest. looks like the warrant was issued on August 26th. I believe, let me double check with corrections, I think that there is a bond amount of $500. Does corrections agree or disagree?
That is
Okay, so you're with us, warrant's been served. The bond in your case that Broward let us set is $500. I'm going to set your case for report on November 24th to see if you were released from jail or if Broward County comes and picks you up, okay? All right then, thank you.
So November 24th, right?
What?
November 24th, right?
Yes, sir.
I'll be back in court, right?
Unless somebody bonds you out and
It's $100.
Do my mom know?
I don't know, mom have $500? Anyway, if you are bonded out, it will be very important that you go to the Broward Courthouse and find out what your case date is. So you don't get picked up again. So either stay in jail with us until the 24th. If somebody bonds you out, have your paperwork, call the Broward County Courthouse and find out when your case is set in court up in Broward again, so you don't get another warrant, okay?
Yeah, but I don't know how.
And let me call the case of Jamar Reed. Jamar Reed. Good morning, Mr. Reed. It looks like you've been picked up because Broward County issued a warrant for your arrest. They issued the warrant against you on September 17th. I regret to inform you that it is a no bond warrant, so this court cannot set any kind of a bond for you. The warrant has been issued in a case for a violation of probation. Looks like the case was battery and aggravated assault with firearm. So since there is a no bond warrant, Broward County will need to come pick you up. I'm setting your case on the calendar November 24th to make sure they come and pick you up. The bus usually comes down at least once a week, but we're going to set it on November 24th to make sure that you're held here no later than that. Any questions, sir?
Okay, so if that before November 24th.
November 24th is the cutoff date to make sure they picked you up by then. My best guess is you'll be out of here within a week, more or less.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Okay, then. Thank you for your time.
also, he is a VFOX. He's out on felony bond. Would that be no hold?
A felony bond in Miami-Dade County?
Yeah, he's out on felony bond, F251957.
Judge, I'm not asking for a hold.
I do not believe a no bond hold would be
What is the
appropriate
baby?
because it's a BOP, which
Oh,
may
guys.
not be a new
This is
arrest.
just
So I
my
cannot
process.
put in a no bond hold. But to corrections, thank you for double checking with me. I appreciate it. And I'm next going to call the matter of Rick Mendoza Hernandez.
Honor, I believe private attorney on form, Ms. Lana.
Good morning,
Cucciello.
Your Honor. Lana Cucciello on behalf of Mr. Mendoza.
Good morning. Have you had a chance to look at the paperwork?
Yes, Your Honor.
All righty then.
And I believe this is just an out-of-county warrant with a bond already attached. There was a need to hold for him to see a judge, so hopefully if there's no surprises, he can bond out today.
No bond.
Surprise.
Surprise. Your Honor, I was under the impression there was a $2,000 bond attached already.
So let's see. I have a bond of $2,000 in a couple of cases. A bond of $200,000. So, to corrections, where has the no bond hold come from?
Okay, so in the affidavit, it says total bond, no bond.
Judge, we're talking about who? Rick Mendoza?
Yes, Your Honor, Rick Mendoza, I'm sorry, ASAF, Rick Mendoza Hernandez.
Hold on, corrections. Let me read this again.
So, the
$2,000 bond.
F, I think it'd be appropriate for me to mark in this case that.
Wait, I think corrections just said something different. Corrections, it's 2,000.
And I'm trying, I wish the audio could help me because I've been trying to talk and I'm talking as loud as I can. You guys cannot hear me.
Okay, tell me, is it 2,000?
Yes, it's 2,000.
Okay, so Miss Lana, if you can't post it, if there's any issues, just log back onto Zoom, okay?
We will. Thank you so much.
So, as a final comment on this case, I'm going to mark on the back of the paperwork that the bond is $2,000. And Ms. Cucciella, if your client is able to make the bond, please assist him in getting in front of the Monroe County Court so this matter can be resolved, all right?
Yes, Your Honor, we will.
And in the meantime, let's set this report on November 24th to make sure your client does not slip through the cracks, all right?
Great.
Thank you for your appearance.
Hopefully we won't see you then. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, SAF. Have a good morning,
And
everyone.
corrections, MFF, thank you for helping the court square this file away. Now let's call the matter of Laura Bloom or Blum. Laura? Good morning, Ms. Blum.
Morning, Your Honor.
It looks like DeSoto County, Florida has issued a warrant for your arrest. They issued the warrant back on March 19th of 2025. Regretfully, this is a no bond warrant, so I cannot change that status. It's a charge of fraudulent use of personal ID victim, somebody either 18 years or younger, or somebody 60 years or older without their consent. So since there is a no bond status, we're going to let DeSoto County know they must come pick you up. They should pick you up before November 24th. And I'm setting it on the calendar to make sure that takes place. Do you have any questions you need answered this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
What?
I had a case in Dade. And I have to be in court on November 24th.
You on what day?
November 24th. So
No-
call my attorney or
November 24th is the very outside date here. They should pick you up on or before that date. If they had not picked you up on or before November 24th, then it would be possible that we would have to release you unless there are extenuating circumstances. So that's why we set an outside date of November 24th or whatever date is appropriate. Most likely, DeSoto County will pick you up before then. Okay?
I'm gonna have a case.
Wait, so Judge, if she's in DeSoto County, and she can't come to her hearing in Miami, she should let her attorney know she's in custody.
Yep. Okay then. So now I think we've exhausted the fugitive hold calendar, and I'm looking forward to looking at the felony paperwork for the morning. Thank you. Now, for corrections, if you don't mind, I'm going to call out of turn a case because I have counsel in the courtroom and I always like to get rid of them as soon as possible. I'm calling the case of Roel Cruz Carcamo. Carcamo's case was on or about page 10 of our morning calendar.
Good morning, Judge. Ed Clappin on his behalf.
And let's get Carcamo an opportunity to join us in some fashion. Have you, sir, had a chance to examine the A form?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, then I will wait reading it. Spanish for you.
He has a hold for immigration.
Oh,
He does.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Awesome, thank you.
Mr. Carcamo, good morning.
Buenos días, señor Carcamo.
It appears
Acérquese al micrófono, por favor. I just want to get closer to the mic.
I have a lawyer in the courtroom who's here on your behalf.
Un abogado está aquí presente en la sala de juicio representándolo.
And you are being pulled on a charge of workers' compensation of fraudulent activity.
Y el cargo que enfrenta es por actividad fraudulenta en lo que tiene que ver con compensación de empleados.
Any argument on probable cause, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
All right,
I'll switch it. Let's see. Let's see what happened. My gosh, these dogs. Here's something. Alright, guys. So freaking bored. I bore myself. Alright, guys. It's already been 48 minutes. I'll go ahead and close out. I'll finish this one human. I want buildings, back to buildings. Alright, I'll talk to you guys.